It's hockey reminiscent of the olden days in the pond when all the other kids would mock you until you grew a complex and vowed to one day become a famed hockey announcer to spite them.
Okay, and this game features the New York Rangers and the Carolina Hurricanes. Richter made the save! Brindamore. Knocked over.
He hits with a scowl on his face, Jim, but he also barbecues with a scowl on his face, so I wouldn't read too much into that.
In all alone, Messier shoots, kick save by Urbe.
Apparently he's in rapid save mode.
Worked over. Graves gets checked. Fleury gets checked. Offside, New York. Richter is playing really well, Don.
He's doing a great job of stopping and letting his defensemen take care of the rest.
The Rangers come in offside. Delayed penalty coming up for New York. Westland. Nedved has been nailed for interference. That'll put them down a guy.
He did a bad thing to a guy who didn't have the puck, and you just can't do that. Look and learn, Jim.
Francis gets run over.
With hits like that, his body language is speaking volumes.
Offside, Carolina. Tanabe gets checked. New York in control now. Malhotra fires! Hit. Nedved steps back onto the ice as the penalty expires. Johnson shoots it! Urbe hangs on to the whistle.
That hit made Dan Rather launch some sort of investigation.
Vasicek gets checked.
Hitting is what makes hockey cool. And Jim,
offside, New York. Westland. Dvorak steals it. Nedved. Dvorak, wrist shot, saved by Urbe. He gobbles it up. Westland is in the clear, snagged by Richter.
That was either a great glove save or a really bad attempt at semaphore.
Bumped off the puck. Kalavic, last one. Urbe turned the shot away. Blocked. Urbe freezes the puck.
Okay, pay attention here. Take a good look at this guy because he's one of the keys to this team winning.
Johnson coughs up the puck. Ozolic gets checked.
That hit was mean and a half.
He gets shoved. Ozolic gets the puck. Barnaby gets checked. Stoned by Urbe. Well, time to break for a commercial. Just kidding.
Looks like they want to talk about their feelings, Jim.
It looks like these two guys will be taking a mandatory rest for fighting.
In time, the pain will go away, but the hurt, that may never go away. You understand what I'm saying, Jim?
No more than you do, Don.
Carolina penalty to number 92, Jeff.
Cleared out. Tanabe shoots the puck into the crowd. A penalty is being called. Cairns will go to the box for roughing. That penalty puts them down by a player.
Roughhousing will not be tolerated. How many times do I have to explain that?
New York Rangers penalty to number 33, Eric
Leslie pushes Hospital.
He slammed into that guy just like the coach told him to.
Willis. Brindamore takes over. Willis gets checked.
I saw him do the same thing last week at public skating.
Odeline will serve time for roughing.
It's a pajama party, but with no pajamas.
Or party.
New York Rangers penalty to number 7, Lyle Odeline, 2 minutes for...
Cairns steps back onto the ice. Urbe makes the glove save. Hatcher with a slap shot. Saved by Urbe.
He's a big padded wall, Jim.
Francis Richter stones him. Johnson cleared it to center. New York beats out the icing call. New York finds itself all tied up going into the break, just like Don. Hi everyone, we're about to begin the second period. Both teams have played well and it's been pretty even in this contest.
You couldn't have said it better, Jim. This game's been as close as white on rice, assuming it's not that brown whole grain stuff.
Jelena is a superb skater.
I knew that.
You're supposed to, it's your job.
I knew that too.
Fleury fires it! Saved by Urbe! Willis corrals the puck. Richter denied him! Cairns, he gets pushed. Graves, Messier in alone! Denied by Urbe! Graves kicked away! Brindamore whips it, run over. Messier with the puck. Graves takes the puck. Sent flying.
That hit would look good on one of those collectible plate things.
Richter is turning shot after shot away.
He's standing firm, and that's a big boost to his teammates.
Hatcher right on. Urbe stoned him. Nedved loves to take faceoffs because he's good at it.
Maybe he actually hates taking them, but is afraid to disclose it in fear of ridicule and banishment. Do you know for a fact he loves to, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Willis shoves Hatcher. Nedved. Dvorak. Mowed down.
He'll be singing in falsetto for the next few weeks.
Turned over. Pellerin. Pushed off the puck. Offside, New York.
Jim, I know this is going to sound crazy, but I can't think of anything to say right now.
There is a God. Leveled.
That hit would have made the creators of Rock the Rink proud.
Ward gets in the way. offside, Carolina. McCarthy lays out Ozolic.
Aggressive little whippersnapper, isn't he?
Shoots it hard. O'Neal misses the net. Oliwa is in the clear. McCarthy rips a shot. Delayed penalty coming up for New York. McCarthy is going off for interference. Lefebvre, hard one-timer. Crushed.
That hit put me into a fever. Oh, sorry, I think it's just this bucket of chili sauce.
Tanabe shoots. Hostel stops the shot. He stops the shot. Shoved.
That, of course, hockey's version of compression technology.
Lefebvre gobbles it up. It's one-on-one. Malik gets in the way. Prospal. Saved by Urbe. Willis gets rocked. O'Neal gets checked.
He's just keeping it real, Jim.
Prospal steals the pass. DeMaio. Overline. Lays him out. McCarthy has it. He gets shoved.
That would have hurt much less had he been a plush toy.
Overline gets bumped off the puck.
Good air time on the head, Jim.
DeMaio evidently left his sense of humor in the dressing room.
Boy, Jim, you can cut through the tension with a fist.
It looks like these two guys will be taking a mandatory rest for fighting.
So much for that springtime fresh feeling he was going on about before the game.
Graves.
Number 19.
Wesley shoulders him. Shoved. Messier coughed it up.
New York Rangers penalty to number 14. Baron
Blocked.
a 5-minute major for fighting.
You're playing hockey and the second period has ended. Do you know where your children are? Jim asked me to do this welcome back segment on my own because he had to go look for another color guy. Wait a minute.
Graves has been a huge disappointment so far. 2 periods down, still scoreless?
Well, he has one more period to atone for himself.
Kapanen. Brindamore goes offside and the play is stopped. Dvorak, he grabs it. Urbe slams the door shut. Taglia, one-timer. The ref indicates a delayed call. Shoots it. Richter, great save. Cairns gets called for roughing. They'll be killing another penalty.
New York Rangers penalty to number 33. Eric Cairns, 2 minutes for roughing.
Check. Cranks one. Malik. Intercepted in the neutral zone. Overline. Ospel. Tanabe picks off the puck. Gets away a hard shot. Urbe stops the shot. Tanabe. Offside.
And the advantage with strong wrist, Jim, is that he can let a howitzer go anytime.
O'Neal. Glove save. Plavich gets checked.
Apparently, he forgot to look both ways before crossing the street.
Dvorak, one time. It's one-on-one, taken out.
He plowed him real good like.
O'Neill pushes Dvorak. Ozolic steals the puck. Brindamore, he gets dropped.
He hits with all the subtlety of a rabid moose.
Shoved. Shoots the puck. Door slammed shut by Urbe. Barnaby gets checked. Pellerin, Lefebvre, mows down Malik.
Oh yeah, that was a mountain of hits.
Shoved.
Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Willis. Francis kicked out by Richter. Intercepted. Willis takes it. Francis quickly passes. Francis went short. Langdon, backhand, grabbed by Richter.
He understands the fundamentals of getting in the way of things.
Rubbed off the puck. Graves has it. It's one-on-one. Leach gets laid out.
He's having the time of his life out there.
Wallen shoulders Graves. Langdon gets flattened. DeMaio gets checked. Leach got it. Graves gets it. Messier. Stoned cold by Urbe. Fleury gets checked. Carolina grabs it. DeMaio. Payne knocked him into the middle of next week.
He's an exuberant young lad.
Cairns will get the gate for roughing. Because of the shutout bid, this is a really key face-off for the goalie.
Jim, everyone knows goalies don't take faceoffs. Come on.
To number 33.
Malhotra shoulders Wesley. Willis hit. Ozolic saved by Richter. Odeline gets the pass from Richter. O'Neill with a wrist shot. The door is shut by Urbe. Cairns comes out of the box as his penalty comes to an end. Breakaway. Shot it. Willis scores.
Man, did he ever pound the puck on that one.
New York
Falls by one in that goal. Oh no. Oh yes. Someone measure his wrist size because that wrist shot was inhuman.
New York is going to yank the goalie and throw out the extra attacker.
Cool. This could get good.
An extremely late goal to break the scoreless tie.
I think they were just messing with our heads.
Turned over at center ice. Westland scores on the empty net.
A slap-happy hard goal from a slap-happy hard man. Nice goal.
New York is coming unraveled here in the dying minutes.
Well, they had to go all out for the tie, but Lady Luck said no way.
It's finished. New York couldn't quite compete tonight.
They couldn't hit the broadside of that barn everyone keeps talking about. Look at their shot percentage.
From Raleigh, North Carolina, this is Jim Houston with Don Taylor.
Until we meet again, so long.
Number 16, Tommy Westwood. Tonight's second star for Carolina, number 1, Arturs Urbe. And tonight's first star for Carolina, number 25, Shane Willis.